Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. As-salatu was-salamu ala Rasulillah wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Today we find the world gripped in great fear because of a pandemic that has surrounded the whole globe. Actually, there's an even greater danger, an even greater pandemic that has been afflicting the world actually for a very, very long time. And that is the absence of the religion of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Islam, a mercy to all of mankind, and a lack of respect of Allah and the implementation of His deen. These have been absent for quite a long time now. We find people, whether they're in the East or the West, they are worshipping different deities, and they are implementing different ways of life, different deen, different religions, whether they call them democracy or secularism or pluralism or modernity or religions of any other name. These are all contrary to the religion of Allah that He has sent as a mercy to mankind. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has sent His religion and His messengers as a guidance to mankind to show them the true way, the true path to happiness both in this life and in the hereafter. But what has mankind done instead? He has turned his back and said, we know better. We can think for ourselves, and we can determine what is right and wrong based on our own whims and our own desires, in our own parliaments and by our own systems. We can design our own way of life. We have no need for the guidance of our Creator. How wrong we are. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, out of His mercy, has shown us the best way. And we should follow Him out of love and out of respect for our Creator. This is why Allah has sent messengers with practically the same message over and over. From this time of Adam through Noah and Ibrahim and Musa and Isa and Muhammad alayhim salam. They all came with the same message. And this is repeated over and over in the last revelation of Allah in the Quran. Ya qawmi, ubudullah ma lakum min ilahun ghayruh. Meaning, O my people, worship Allah. You have no deity, no ilah but Him. So, we as Muslims, as believers and those who really trust Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His last messenger Muhammad, we are coming to the people with the same message. We are repeating the same message as all the messengers of Allah before. Worship Allah. You have no deity but Him. So what is worshipping? Worshipping is coming together to really implement the deen of Allah, doing everything that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has commanded and staying away from all of His prohibitions, respecting Allah out of loving care and compassion and real respect for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, our Creator and our Cherisher. Allah has given us everything, so why should we not bow down in humility in worship to Allah? So as I said, worship is very comprehensive. It involves both our personal lives, our personal rituals, our personal habits, the things that we do, the things that we stay away from, the things that we approve of, the things that we reject and hate and stay far away from, as well as building up our communities and building up a whole civilization, a whole world that submits to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Yes, this is part of worship, and in fact, unfortunately, and a neglected part of worship, even by those who think that they're Muslim and build masajid and establish prayer and fasting, but then leave Islam away, having nothing to do with their lives and having no desire to build this up as a civilization that spreads this mercy all over the world. So indeed, this is a form of worship. And in fact, the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Ubudullah, this is in the plural. Oh, all of you people, come together to worship Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So again, we leave you with a message. Ubudullah ma lakum min ilahun ghayruh. Worship Allah. You have no deity, no ilah